Meetra AI allows us to assess the condition of a team by analyzing the way they meet. And we're talking about both remote and hybrid teams where management is highly challenging. So on this first screen, you can see, and that is being done fully automatically using the infrastructure that we have built. So we're not using any external services for this. We're indicating what speakers were active in the meeting, what topics were discussed. We can deduct the energy, sentiment, balance, and interactions of the team in the meeting, also showing which area needs work. What we also do is we analyze topics that have been discussed, so we can assign sentiment, energy, interactions, and speaker balance, as well as atmosphere, to each one of discussed topics in 5-minute intervals. We show who has been most active regarding certain topic. We also show dynamic changes, so energy, interactions, and sentiment, and how it flows or fluctuates throughout the meeting. We show speaker balance, so who has been most active in the meeting and who has been maybe the less active members of the meeting. The interaction graph allows us to see strength of interactions between different members and participants of the meeting. So we can see who had more interactions with one another, who had less of them, and is perhaps a bit on the side. We can perform, and this is a prototype, but we can perform a simple analysis by feeding this data on interactions that we have accumulated to an LLM, so we can get a more in-depth observations about the team and its interactions. We're also showing a chart for emotions that we have been able to pinpoint in the meeting. We do that from the audio material combined with NLP. So we use two sources for emotions. We also show speaker emotions within the meeting and how they change. And we provide technical quality, which we call the human bandwidth. So is your audio high quality? As that is really important in building rapport and trust in a team. Do you have internet related issues, for example? So we show that as well. Of course, we do transcripts. We also do summarizing. And again, we are using our own technology for this. This is Polish language. It's been a Polish meeting, but we do that in English and in Polish. We are supporting 2 languages at this point. The agility report is feeding all this information that we have gathered from the meeting to an LLM through the filter of multiple methodologies, which brings and gives more in-depth information about where the team is. So in a moment, we're going to see how this works and what kind of information we can read from the meeting by feeding data to the LLM. So we have leadership styles, we have the flags regarding communication and leadership in the meeting. We have the team building section where we're talking about the Lalu model, the Lencioni's dysfunctions of a team, Taxman's phases, that's from Agile. More conflict types, so which conflict the team actually resides in, communication style of the team, and then the block for facilitation with quality, the techniques used, decision-making protocols, and meeting purpose achievement. And with all that information, in a fully automated manner, we can actually ascertain the condition, or as we call it, the health of a team. So this is the demo. We're at the prototyping close to MVP stage, starting our pilots with the first enterprise customers. And we'll be glad to get your questions.